It is indeed the National Day of Mourning, with the flags lowered to half-mast, we understand, including on the foreign embassies in the Russian capital. People for hours have been queuing to put the flowers at the Krakow City Hall, the venue where this act of terrorism took place. They are bringing flowers as well as toys because to the moment we understand that 3 children were among those killed in this act of terrorism. We also have seen the minute of silence being kept at the Russian museums at noon, as well as at the site where this attack took place. And just most recently, we've seen pictures of Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, lighting a candle in memory of the victims at a church in Novo-Ogarevo, according to the Kremlin. So indeed, we have seen the mobilization of the Russian society, all saying that they are in sorrow over what has happened. Numerous projects have been set up in terms of how to donate money to the victims of this attack, as well as to those injured. There have been pledges from several banks to write off the loans of the victims, as well as from the Russian authorities, saying that they will be helping with the money and everything necessary for those victims. And to this moment, we understand the death toll has increased to 137. Some of the people have been identified. This number is 62, according to the investigative committee. But the search operation continues. We understand that it will take more time. They are still clearing the rubble, and they are finding more bodies under that rubble because these are the people who are trying to hide from the gunmen in different rooms and later suffocated because of the combustion.
So still a city in shock over this horrendous attack. And what is the latest on the investigation? There have been several arrests.
That's right. 4 people have been detained. They are believed to be directly involved into this shooting, and the investigative committee has said that they were detained in the Bryansk region and then brought to the Russian capital. They were interrogated at the central headquarters of the investigative committee. We also have heard the confirmation from the investigative committee that in the coming time, they didn't precise when exactly the court will be choosing the measure for their preliminary arrest. So the Russian journalists were all queuing at the Basmanny court throughout Sunday. It is where they are expected to show up. The investigators have also managed to find four sets of combat ammunition of the weapons at the site of the attack. They say they have found also 500 cartridges, as well as 28 magazines and 2 Kalashnikov assault rifles. These are the weapons that were found on the site, but also in the car that the perpetrators have used. They have also found some ammunition. Now, the understanding is that it is still unclear who is behind this attack. So those were the people who executed it. They were promised money. That's according to the videos of interrogation that have been circulating in Russia. But again, it is yet to be established who stands behind, who actually ordered this act of terrorism.